Hey, ho, ho, Lins. The game holder is back. Took a couple weeks off of LP time just to give myself a rest from sitting in my office, which I already sit in 40 hours a week at least. It's also where I paint miniatures and make LPs for you beautiful people. However, I got hooked on Prey, the new iteration. It came out years two back, and it's a fucking phenomenal game. One of the best games I played this year. A super cool hybrid of System Shock, BioShock, Half-Life 2, and Deus Ex. It has a little bit of all those trimmings. It's a fucking phenomenal game with multiple open-ended levels, multiple endings. It's just crazy. The amount of shit in the game, the amount of secret areas you can find with the different abilities you get. So highly recommend Prey. And yes, of course I'll be LPing it eventually someday. I have it on my PlayStation 4. But we're not in any rush, obviously, with things like Neverwinter Nights 2 and Might and Magic 2 sitting on the table. Anyways, we're done with the glowstone caverns in the last video. So I went ahead and got us warped over here to the Black Lake District. Ronstock's ready to go on trial. He's tired of people talking shit about him and whispering behind his back when he walks by. So he's coming to trial. He doesn't care what happens. If he has to fireball this whole fucking city, he will. I'm ready to get this shit over with. My thoughts exactly. We're going to do the full trial. We're not going to rush it to the ending, so it is going to take a good 25-30 minutes. So prepare. Well, Matt, how goes your travels? We found this journal being used in a ritual with Neverwinter. It looks as if it belongs to a shadow priest. Indeed, let me see that. I shall have some of my many-starred cloaks examine it at once. Maybe some time before they complete their examination, but for now I thank you for bringing this to my attention, and please accept this as a token of my thanks for your vigilance. Do you know anything of the battle fought in West Harbor against the King of Shadows long ago? My memory serves, that's where the King of Shadows was defeated. We lost almost every soldier of Neverwinter to a man in that battle in West Harbor, and we suffered terrible losses. When their bodies were recovered, it is said they were rotted, decayed, as if devoured from within. Horrid! The King of Shadows was said to have a legion of demons at his command, and many villages did not survive the battles along the mere as West Harbor did. But the exact purpose of the sorcerer or being was never known. How goes your investigation? Our mages and scouts have turned up nothing yet. I think I've found enough clues to prove my innocence. If you're certain, I wouldn't put it past those Luskins to find some counter evidence, and then they'll have you executed. Are you sure? Let's do this. Who cares? We do get a feat, I guess, wrongfully accused feat if we somehow win
Lord
this trial.
Nasher Alagandar, Defender of Neverwinter, and Reverend Judge Olef Uskar, Lord Justiciar of Tyr.
Bring in the accused.
That would be me, the sexy one. Thank you.
Reverend Judge,
everyone.
let the trial commence.
We are gathered here to determine the truth of the crime committed in the small village of Ember. Its people slaughtered to the last man, woman, and child. Under Tyr's guidance shall the truth of this matter be revealed, and justice delivered. Is the accuser here?
I speak for those the accused slaughtered at Ember, and I am here to see that justice is carried out this day.
The ambassador. Bitch is out to get me. So we'll just go ahead and play this out as Ronstock and be really, douchey and arrogant and point the finger at everyone else. I mean, fuck. It really wasn't us this time.
You don't speak for the dead of Ember, Ambassador. You are the one responsible.
I think you speak out of turn, murderer. You are on trial today, not I.
Enough! Both of you will be silent.
God, that bitch is ugly.
Oh, this will be fun. Well said, by the way. Nothing like a simple turn of phrase to make Torio look the fool.
And is the accused here? And his defender?
We are present and eager to bring the truth of this matter into Tyr's
I got
sight.
Sand as my
Reverend
lawyer.
Judge.
Y'all are fucked.
Very well. We now list the items presented by the accused in their defense, and they will be shown to the people of the court, Lord Nasher, and held aloft for the eye of Tyr to see. First off,
It may take a while for them to get through all the evidence, bless it, and the rest of the ritual nonsense. So if you have anything you want to ask, now's the best time.
Do you have any advice?
Torio is an arrogant creature, but she is not a Luskan ambassador for nothing. This court is her theater, her arena, and she has had years of experience in treachery and twisting words. While evidence helps a case, she knows it is often the drama, the belief of everyone here as to who is guilty and who is not that will ultimately win the day. Do not forget that the rabble are here today to see someone hang. Unless you can convince them that you have been wronged, and grievously so, it is an uphill battle you fight.
So what strategy would you suggest, Sand?
It is somewhat unorthodox, but playing upon the animosity between Luskin and Neverwinter may help you.
Unorthodox suits me fine. And Luskin's been quick to use it when they can't anyway.
But that will only go so far, and may even help Torio in convincing the court that your actions may have been an attempt to start another war, which no one in Neverwinter wants. I cannot give you a clear strategy, but
Way to play
remember
devil's
that
advocate to your
trading
own
diplomatic words with Torio will be difficult. Do not resort to such a duel unless you feel you can absolutely win. And do not threaten her or try to bluff her unless you are equally certain. If you fail, you are bound for the gallows for certain.
Let's just hear the evidence out.
Very well.
then that is the evidence before us.
Ah, that went over well. I think we've done some damage to their case, and put a nice little twist of the dagger
what
in
the fuck?
Torio's side.
The accuser, Ambassador Torio Claven of Luskin, may now call witnesses to the stand.
I think we have seen enough of these objects and speculation. Let us hear from those who witnessed the truth.
Why do you want to distract us from the evidence? Scared of what it means, Luskin?
Is that always the last resort of one of Neverwinter? To blame Luskin for your city's failings and crimes?
I would not forget you are a guest of this city, Ambassador, and your voice is Luskin's while you are here. So I would keep a civil tongue in this court.
Of course, my lord. Forgive me, I meant no disrespect. In any event, let me call my first witness.
Wait now, I have an objection.
Eh?
I don't know who's been casting aspersions on my friend here, but I'll have no more of it. Seems to me this travesty of justice needs its curtains drawn, it does.
And who is this?
A well-known tradesman in truth. Venton Orley, your ambassadorness. And I say the accursed is innocent.
Do you
I'm
know
with
this
him.
man? I do not know whether he is a Luskin deception or one from your friend Goodman de Vries.
Alright, so I reloaded to before the trial again because I think option 5 skips the evidence, going over the evidence, which we don't want to skip, but let's see.
Very well.
Then that is the evidence
Oh,
before
looks like
us.
they skip it either way.
The accuser.
I think we have seen enough of these objects and... Is that always the...
Alright, so this guy's gonna come walking back
I would
in
not-
and then
Of course,
we'll
in
be
any
where we
event,
were here before I paused the
let me call
camera.
my first...
I thought they were gonna go over all the different
And
evidence,
who
but
is...
maybe not. I'm gonna let this guy talk though. Fuck
Do you know this man? I do not know whether he is a Luskan deception or one from your friend Goodman de Vries.
I say we let him speak. We need a friendly witness on our side. True or not?
Is this one of your witnesses, Sand? You seem confused.
He may be confused, but I'd like to hear what he has to say.
Seems to me whatever coward and scoundrel or Luskin-loving Luskin who killed all those people in Ember wasn't this one. I have the truth of my own 2 eyes to back it up. He was drinking with us in the sunken flagon all that time. I swear upon my life and every god I worship.
So he was drinking with you this whole time, for several days.
Have you ever seen him drink? Wouldn't be asking that question if you
This
had.
guy
You
fucking
should
knows
come
me
out
well,
and down
shit.
a tankard or 2 with us,
Calling
by
me
the
out
way.
here.
Ambassador, is it? You look like it could be a little fun, you could.
This trial concerns Ember. Please stick to the matter at hand.
Aye. I know where I'd like to stick my hand, I do.
This guy's a
Why,
fucking
he's
comedian.
undermining Torio. He's making it a fool's court on purpose, just to upstage Torio to make her lose her demeanor.
This man is a drunk and an offensive one. I ask that he be removed from the courtroom
like
and
him.
allow the trial to proceed.
I object. Let him speak.
I'm not gonna win on a performer taunt.
Who remembers the war? I do. The Luskin War, the unprovoked assault. Now they try to do the same. With words. Down with the Luskin attackers. Whatever weapons they use, down I say. Now that I have said my piece, I will walk out on my own 2 feet. Not ordered out by Luskin interlopers. Freedom for Neverwinter!
Well, now that that outburst is done, perhaps we can get on with the real trial, shall we? I think this case has barely scratched the surface of what happened at Ember. However, the question is, how has the accused behaved in other circumstances? Let us examine the accused's character in a place closer to home. I call forth a merchant of Neverwinter, Raylene, to speak on the...
Hello? Hello, my, what a crowd. Are they all here for me?
Who's this bitch?
Raylene, well met.
Is there something I should know? She's not like Grosvenor, is she?
Oh, look at that. I recognize him. Is he the accused?
Yes, and you recognize him, you say?
Why, yes, as I explained to you. Came by to ask for a donation, not to break my shop into little pieces. I was quite honored. Meant I'd finally achieved the status I'd been working for some time.
So the accused threatened you?
Go on, Raylene. Tell her the circumstances of the threat.
Oh, well, yes. Took me a while to figure it out, though. Still, I was more than pleased to pay the gold. Meant more recognition, you know.
I see. Extortion of one of Neverwinter's merchants, one who cannot even defend herself. I am not certain there is a truer test of one's character.
Am I
Well,
done?
I'm
Can I
chaotic
talk about
evil
my
bitch.
shop?
No, you are done. Thank you, Raylene.
Actually, I was hoping to speak to her first, Ambassador.
Do you wish to speak to her or threaten her? I will not allow you to harass this witness, and there is nothing more for you to say. Her testimony was clear. Come, Raylene. Let us make sure you are escorted safely out.
Oh, well, it was good seeing everyone. Please stop by. I have payments to make in order to keep the shop in one piece, you know.
Very well. Ambassador, do you have another witness?
Fucking.
Another witness, yes, and a most important one, Reverend Judge. Unknown to many, the people of Ember were not slaughtered to the last woman and child.
The Luskans must have gotten to Elaine.
I call on Elaine, the last living resident of Ember, to speak on what she saw that fateful day.
Well, the bitch knows I wasn't there, so she can lie all she wants.
Elaine, thank you for coming here. I know how difficult it must be, but you realize that you are the only voice of Ember that survived that terrible tragedy. Now, please tell the court what you saw.
I saw the accused. They're at Ember.
Oh, this lying
He
cunt.
killed them all.
Elaine.
No.
Chandra, can't you say anything?
What do you expect me to say to her? You and I aren't exactly best friends. Anything I said would just hurt things
And of
more.
course, I pissed
This
off
isn't
Chandra
good.
to make
We need to
Nishka
change
feel
the
better.
course of the river streaming from her eyes, or we're all going to hang.
This woman is lying. It's a Luskan trick.
Lying? I saw my friends, my family, lying dead in Ember because of you.
You gonna finish talking, bitch, or what?
Go on, Elaine. Tell us what you saw.
All those people. And they had no weapons. They had no way of fighting back.
But the accused
What's funny is I've
slaughtered
done
them all.
everything you can
Did he
possibly
not?
do to win this
Yes.
trial, besides have
I
good
saw
diplomacy.
it all. I took
And
refuge
of course,
in
you know,
Port Last.
pissed off a couple people with
There
my
was
chaotic
nowhere
evilness.
left for me to go.
You are safe now, Elaine. And the accused cannot harm you here. What more proof is needed?
Blah, blah,
We have
blah.
a witness
bitch
that
is a lying
saw
whore. I'll seek
the
her out and
accused
kill her later.
perform the deed. Perhaps we should move on to the sentence now. The accused's guilt is plain.
I have some questions for her first.
Of course. Please, the trap has already closed. There is no squirming out of it now.
Tell me more about the attack, if you can.
You were finishing off the last of the villagers when I arrived. The quartermaster. Then
Be strong, Elaine. You can do this.
the quartermaster, he was on his knees, begging. And you just chopped his head off, right as he was pleading with you. I am sorry. I can't say any more.
Did I cut his head off in one stroke?
What? Why, yes. Yes, that's what I said.
I'm not known for my exceptional strength. Was this quartermaster especially thin in the neck?
Why, no, he was a very large man, but
You're a lying bitch. That's what you
Perhaps
are.
the accused was filled with bloodlust. And although the accused may not appear strong, it is possible to gain strength from anger or from magic.
It would probably be just as easy to do that and magically impersonate someone, wouldn't you say, Ambassador?
I think we are all quite tired of this line of
Oh,
questioning.
oh,
If there
okay,
are
that's
no
what I
more
thought,
wild
bitch.
speculations.
Are you certain the person you saw in Ember was me?
yes, I am certain it was you.
Well, that seems to settle that.
And how did you survive without a scratch?
Go on. Elaine, tell them the tale.
I was coming back to Ember. In fact, I was not in Ember when it was attacked.
Oh.
I saw the
Do
flames
tell more.
first, and then the shapes moving through the village, cutting people down.
Bitch, you saw shapes?
It was terrible
like triangles
to
and
watch.
squares?
Wait, what were you doing outside of Ember in the first place?
Oh. Trade season had been light, so I was forced to take goods to Port Last and
I'm
some
not
of
gonna
the
fail
other
any of these
surrounding
intelligence
towns
checks.
and villages.
But you stayed and watched the Ember slaughter anyways. How convenient.
Stop doing that. Those were her friends who died.
I stayed and watched because I could not turn away. and I was too frightened to act. I should have done something, but I could not move.
And what did you see when you came upon Ember, exactly?
You! Cutting them down.
Any other questions? Please, go on and ask.
No more questions for this dumb, stupid bitch, Judge. Thank you.
Yes, let us move on. Enough has been
She's
said.
obviously a lying
I think
hooker.
there is someone who knows the true nature of the accused, beyond just the crime itself. Someone very close to the accused indeed. I call forth Chandra Jarrow.
What?
Chandra, feel free to speak to Torio if you want.
I'd rather spit on her. Besides, there's nothing to testify about.
Come now, Chandra. Don't be afraid. We are in a court of law. You may speak freely here.
About what? About these false accusations?
No, I am interested only in your interactions with the accused. You travel with him, do you not?
I do.
Let me ask you a question. Have you ever observed the accused causing, or near, any acts that compare to the destruction at Ember?
I really don't think that...
Answer the question.
No.
Not even your home?
Well, yes. But that was different. There were...
And wasn't your home attacked twice, and is now burned to the ground?
Well, yes, but that was after...
Next time when I ask you a question, I want you to answer it, Chandra, without objecting or giving me exceptions. You are safe here, and you need not fear the accused anymore. Because you see, what I am most concerned about, Chandra, is what you think. What you really think of the accused. We know something of his activities in Neverwinter already, as well as the lands around. So think carefully before you answer.
Hope you've been treating her well. She's about to come clean.
Is he someone who might do such a thing?
No, No!
Ah, and the tone reveals all. Thank you for all your help, Chandra. I think this matter will soon be brought to a close.
I hope you get what you deserve, Ambassador.
My dear, all I want is justice.
If the crowd doesn't see what a stupid, conniving bitch Torio is, then fucking they all deserve to die anyways.
I'd like my chance to call
In
my
a moment,
witness.
but there's one more witness
Oh,
who's
fuck
critical
me
to
running.
this case. Why, I call the accused as a witness.
Oh,
of
big
course.
fucking surprise. It's
My
about
question
time.
is a simple one. Why did you kill the people of Ember?
It is well known that there's animosity between Luskan and Neverwinter, dating back to the war. And when tragedy strikes, each has been known to blame the other first.
We do not need a history lesson here. Ember is all that concerns us.
History is important to this case, as are borders and treaties established by such history.
We will allow it.
Very well.
We are all familiar with the Luskan War and the atrocities committed during the Luskan aggression.
There is no need to dwell on
I'm gonna
past.
smash this bitch with my lore.
The burning of much of Neverwinter, the slaughter of many of its people on the streets as Luskan fought for control of the city, it is well documented.
Reverend Judge, we are not here for a recounting of old wars.
And furthermore, many of the atrocities within Neverwinter committed by Luskan forces somehow bear a striking resemblance to what occurred at Ember.
Indeed. And what dusty tome or witness shall you grasp for next in your defense? Please, amuse me with a name.
I believe the Lord's Alliance account of the Luskan War, an impartial script, contains specific examples. Shall I recount them? Oh, snap.
Enough of this diversion. You have distracted us from the matter at hand, but not for long. Let us see if your witnesses prove as capable. No more questions, Reverend Judge.
That's what
Very
I thought,
well,
Tits
Ambassador.
McGee.
The accused may now present their witnesses.
May I? I have a brief opening speech with some cutting barbs prepared, but if you'd rather be found innocent as quickly as possible...
Go ahead, I'd love to hear this part.
Thank you, Reverend Judge, Lord Nasher, and fine people of Neverwinter. These allegations are a farce, my lord. I mean to show you the innocence of this man, a squire of Neverwinter, and the falsehood of the accusations against him. The evidence of the ambassador from Luskan is a transparent, ill-conceived ploy to destroy the life of one of Neverwinter's loyal servants.
The accused has only been a squire for a short time, conveniently promoted after the massacre of the people of Ember. Perhaps as a reward?
Ambassador, you have had your say. Now it is time for the accused to speak. And as for you, Sand, I would refrain from such accusations without first presenting proof.
My lord, the difference is, in my statements can be found the truth. I was going to call Callum of the Neverwinter 9, the commander you met in Old Owl Well after the victory there. His voice carries a great deal of weight.
Certainly, call him forward.
For our first witness, I summon Callum of Neverwinter 9, fresh from his victory over the vicious orc tribes in Old Owl Well. Lord Callum, none can doubt your service and loyalty to Neverwinter, your successful defense of our sovereign lands. You have met the accused before, have you not?
He was a great help to me in defeating the orc bands at Old Owl Well in earlier months. Were it not for his assistance, the well would now be held by the orcs. The soldiers of Neverwinter and the realm itself owe a deep debt of gratitude to him, and it is a travesty that these foul charges have been levied against him.
Thank you, Lord Callum. We are ever grateful to hear the words of one of the 9.
As are the people of Luskan. Tell me, Lord Callum, you say you met the accused in Old Owl Well, did you not?
I did.
Yet, the accused was not a member of the Neverwinter forces at the time. Why was the accused there?
Look, bitch.
The line of questioning is irrelevant. If Luskan's angry with the Neverwinter victory, then it's no concern of this court.
There is no anger here, Reverend Judge, only a
Come on
question.
with that intimidate, you
and I
fucking
wish
punk.
the accused would keep a handle on their temper. Such rage. If it boils over, other villages could suffer the same fate as Ember. But that is merely something for the court to consider. I have only one last question
I have no chance of
wish to
passing
ask.
any of the other
Lord
things
Callum,
except intimidate.
I have
so.
heard you express that the charges in this court are a travesty, and that they are unwarranted.
That is true. I feel the charges are unfounded.
Is it because they are given by Luskan?
Luskan has much to gain by casting down heroes of Neverwinter. Do I trust that Luskan brings such charges in good faith? I do not. Nor do I trust your motives, Ambassador. There is a reason that low justice and high justice were divided by the Luskan-Neverwinter Treaty, and I do not believe that any Luskan court or advocate has justice on their mind.
But you do know that the voice of the accused's counsel is from Luskan, do you not? From the ranks of the Hosthour of the Arcane, before he fled?
That banshee!
No, I did not.
Are you saying that anyone from Luskan should never be trusted? If so, you can kill your own case, Ambassador.
I agree.
Booyah.
This matter concerns Ember, and whether the accused, who has sacrificed for Neverwinter on many occasions, merits such accusations. The origin of such charges or slander on the counsel of the accused has no bearing on the crime itself. I misspoke, but your behavior here, Ambassador, only grants support to my words. If there's nothing else, I think we've all wasted enough time here.
I thank Lord Callum for his time, Reverend Judge. My questions have been answered to my satisfaction.
Elaine is my next choice. Her testimony may doom us unless we can get her back up to the stand.
Very well, call him forward. It's not like any testimony matters. Wait. Yeah, bring that bitch back.
Do what you want. It's not like you care who you step on to get there anyway.
Next, I wish to call Elaine, the
Shut the fuck
survivor
up.
of the massacre of Ember. Elaine, please tell us again what you saw the day of Ember's destruction.
I watched the slaughter. The men, women, and children all killed. It looked to be the accused that did it.
Then it
It
seems
looked
the
to be the
accused's guilt
accused.
is evident.
Why would you trade the lives of your fellow villagers for Luskan lies?
I didn't. I thought I saw.
Oh, bitch, you just got.
I
You
thought-
fucked up.
Stop it! She lost her
Shut
family
up,
and
you
her
blonde
friends.
whore!
I demand that the accused stop attacking the witness. Isn't what happened at Ember enough?
Answer the question, Elaine.
I don't know what I saw. But those people.
Oh, I got this, motherfucker.
All of my family.
Got this, bitch.
Dead. All I want is to get them back, and now I can't. I am sorry. Please. I can't say anything more. But I want this horrible ordeal to be over.
We have no more questions, Reverend Judge. Chandra, please come forward.
Sand. No.
Please, if you can help, do it.
I'll cut you from throat to groin.
No. No, look, I can't. Torio already tore me limb from limb. Don't make me go up there again.
If you make us speak, I'll cut you from throat to groin.
Well, that puts something of a blanket on my plans. How about we just skip Chandra's testimony for the time
Yeah, she
being?
already fucked me enough. Let's call for a verdict.
Oh, forget it then. I don't know why I bother fighting for your cause at all if you're willing to give up as soon as a hard choice needs to be made.
The parties have spoken. Now all that remains
I mean,
is
fuck, how much
judgment
longer
to
are
be
we gonna
passed.
sit here and watch this shit?
Lord
Let's be
Nasher.
real.
I expect Lord Nasher has already come to the correct decision.
I certainly hope so. It's evident this was a conspiracy to frame a loyal squire of Neverwinter as a criminal of the worst sort.
Silence, Sand. I have heard enough from you, and from you, Torio. And it is enough for me to reach a decision.
Innocent
it is
as
important to remind
balls.
myself, after hearing the testimony,
Except from every other
that this
crime
is
that I've
not
committed during
about
this game.
Luskan and Neverwinter, but about the people of Ember. As much as it pains me to say it, there is not enough to declare the accused innocent of the crime. I give the accused to Luskan to be given low justice in
fuck?
accordance with our treaty.
What? No.
Hells, I didn't want to do this, but I invoke the right of appeal, the right of trial by
That
combat.
shit happens either fucking
It
way.
is still on the Neverwinter law books, is it not, Reverend Judge?
Trial by combat. It's an option all along.
What is this? Justice has been served, and now you wish to debate it with violence? How Neverwinter of you. But I believe the Reverend Judge will see this ploy for what it is. Justice has already been
The
served
Reverend
in
Judge
this
is a
court.
fucking
I
moron.
think
I obviously
The
have way
accused
more goddamn evidence.
has the right.
Way more compelling evidence.
this is ridiculous. I can't believe what I'm hearing.
Justice has not had its say yet, Ambassador. Now it is time for you to meet the accused in a more honest arena. So I suggest you prepare yourself for battle, Torio. It's a much different arena than you're used to, I'm afraid.
No! I will answer as her champion, in Ember's name.
A champion has been declared. Both the defender and the accused are required by law to report to the Temple of Justice in Neverwinter, to undergo the rite of tear, to cleanse themselves in a night of prayer and vigilance. The following morning, the champions shall meet in combat so that justice may be decided.
So be it. After the rite is observed, the trial shall be held in the morning upon the tourney grounds. Arm yourself and be ready, squire, or choose a champion to fight for you. I have no choice in this matter. It is the law, and it must be upheld despite what I believe.
So, it seems this will be decided with blood. If that is what it takes to win the day, then
Pretty
that
sure
is
that
what we
happens
must
either way.
do. When you are prepared, go to the Hall of Justice and speak with Prior Ham to start the rite of tear.
Alright, well, we didn't win as expected because our influence sucks not only with Chandra and Sand, two of our own companions, but we're not the most diplomatic of characters. Although, in my opinion, that bitch was obviously lying, and anyone that couldn't see that is a fucking moron. Either way, trial by combat happens. Let's head to the merchant quarters. Though rarely seen along the Sword Coast, hags are quite common in the distant wilds of Rashiman, where they frequently seduce and later devour unlucky men. Male children of these unions are twisted hag spawn, renowned for their physical tip. Checking the box in the spontaneous conversion of the quick cast menu will allow good and neutral clerics to convert their spells to cure wound spells. Evil clerics to convert their what the fuck. It's time to pray. We gotta pray, pray, pray. Don't pray the gay away, just gotta pray.
Are you ready for the rite of Tyr?
I am ready!
Your companions will have to leave you alone for the first phase of the rite. It is tradition.
All right, everyone, you heard the man. Out!
Follow me.
Hold a moment! This rite of Tyr can wait. I haven't had my say yet.
What are you doing here?
Why am I here? Well, it's because I want to take your place. That Torio, she's got you matched up with a Luskan-trained killer. There's no justice in that little viper suddenly bringing a bear out of nowhere to fight you. Let me fight him. He's a dog. Not even worthy of you. He fights like a Luskan fights, through daggers in the back, poison daggers even. We know how to solve situations. By hitting them until they break. They know it, that's why they're doing the duel now, and I want to hit them hard.
Why are you so upset?
Because it's not fair, that's why. I don't mind a fight for fight's sake, but this crime they've accused you of, the slaughter of an entire village, it's more than just a fight, it's...
You feel it is unjust.
You're damn right it's unjust. This isn't just a fight, by the gods. This is honor and fairness and the lives of you and those people of Ember who were slaughtered. After all you went through, all the searching for clues and those poor villagers, to lay it all on your head. By the gods, I want to fight him. I'll show him justice.
You are allowed to choose a champion. Do you wish this one to take your place? You must still undergo the rite of Tyr. But when Lorne emerges on the field tomorrow, it shall be this one who fights in your stead.
If you wish to fight in my place, little man, I'd be honored.
Good. That's what I'd hoped you'd say. I've been thinking of things to do to that Luskan ever since the trial, and I can't wait to try them out. I'll meet you at the trial grounds in the morning, and we'll just see if Lorne can handle me.
I will see your friend out.
He's gonna fucking die.
Then return. May Tyr's justice fall upon us all.
Gelgar one-on-one, are you serious?
Here you will remain until we come for you in the morning. Gaze upon the face of Tyr, and let him gaze upon you. If you are true to your word and deeds, then you need not fear his judgment. You are permitted visitors during this time, for often justice does not solely lie in the words and deeds of the accused, and you may gain truth from the words of those closest to you. We will return for you on the morrow.
So you're already here. Kelgar said you would be, but he beat me here. Pretty quiet. It's like the rooms of thought at the academy drove me mad. So, this is what you need to do? Sit here to get ready for the fight tomorrow?
What is on your mind?
So, look, alright, this Lorne, he's fighting for Torio, right? Let me fight for you. He's just a warrior. I can torch him in seconds. He'll be ash.
This isn't about killing him. I want justice and I need to do it myself.
I don't think much of your chances. Without me, well, your chance of getting out of this is even less.
Why was there not an option to say I already have Kelgar championing me? I don't know.
I don't know why. There's times I don't even like you much. But go on. Maybe Timur will take pity on you tomorrow. Who knows?
Just thought I'd swing by.
Oh, God,
I didn't want you
Nishka.
to get ambushed in the middle of the night. Chandra mentioned what happened last time. So I thought I'd check out the meditation chamber. Big statue, by the way, but don't look for the donation box. There isn't any. And, you know, make sure everything was safe.
I would welcome the company.
Well, thanks. I'd really like to, but this place is making me itch, like being around Casimir too long. But, I did want to say something. You know, good luck tomorrow, and all that. And, you know, I could make justice happen a little easier if you wanted.
What do you mean?
Well, a little corrosive acid, courtesy of Sand's shop, don't tell him. And Lord's falchion won't be as sharp as it normally is, nor will his armor be as strong. It happens, things weaken over time, entropy or something. Blameless.
Sounds good to me. Luskin deserves it.
All right, it'll be done. Don't you worry about a thing. Lord's
Awesome,
gonna
Mishka's
find
gonna
himself being hit a lot
sabotage his
more
shit and make it
doing
even
a lot
easier.
less hurting than he means to. Trust me. Oops, time to go. If they ask you about the donation box, tell them it was missing when you got here, all right?
It is time. Torio and Lorne await us on the field. Nasher wished me to communicate to you the importance of the coming battle, both for you and for Neverwinter itself.
Isn't it nice to know he cares about your well-being?
Are you familiar with the Arcane Brotherhood of Luskan?
Yes, I've heard of him.
For too long has Luskan's Arcane Brotherhood had free passage in Neverwinter. This trial is a means by which their presence here can be removed. What happened at Ember was a terrible crime, and they are responsible of that, we are certain. Fight Lorne, defeat him, and you will prevent Neverwinter from sharing Ember's fate at Luskan hands. Succeed in this, and Nasher has promised to grant you your own land, and a noble title if you so wish it. These are dark times, and he needs every loyal hand by his side should more troubles fall upon us.
I will do what I can in service of Neverwinter. Any reward would be a bonus, as this is just revenge.
Very well. I can ask for no more. The tourney grounds await.
The Dark Elves of Abiatorio were originally the Dark Scandalithia tribe. But that's another story. You don't have a fucking chance of fighting Kelgar. I'm sorry. You're done.
Is the accuser or her champion here?
We are here.
Is the accused or his champion here?
Aye, the champion's here, and he's ready.
What takes place in the field here today shall resolve the crime of the razing of the village of Ember and the death of its people. Torio Claven, ambassador of Luskan, has accused one in the service of Neverwinter and has called for a trial by combat to resolve the matter. Acting on her behalf is her champion, Lorne, who will fight in her stead. We call upon Tyr to help us settle this matter. Tyr's judgment shall come forth through blade and strength, through balance and resolve.
Yes.
I don't know if I have any range shit to open up with. I could have thrown some blast globes or something. But our armor class, we don't really need the spell resistance for this fight. We have some potions just in case. And we always have a beer before battle.
Let's see.
Bring it,
what they're
motherfucker.
made of. Take that!
Oh!
Take that! Take that! Take that!
Alright, so he goes into this frenzy mode. And as you can see, he likes to cheat a lot.
Time for a little fun!
Justice has been served. The judgment of Tyr is plain to see in the outcome of this contest. The charges brought by Luskan are hereby deemed false, and the verdict against the accused is thus overturned. The Arcane Brotherhood of Luskan is to leave the city of Neverwinter within 3 days' time, and they are not to be permitted within our walls again, by royal decree. The possessions of the champion of the Luskan ambassador, Lorne, are to become the property of the accused. And Ambassador, you now have much to answer for. To the accused, I believe you are in need of a well-deserved rest. Please return to the sunken flagon. That is a command from your lord, soldier of Neverwinter.
Whoop that dude's ass.
Word of the trial came to me faster than you did. It would have been wiser for you not to come at all.
Forgive us, Master Garius. He proved more capable than we expected.
Ember destroyed. The time wasted with this trial. I trusted you, Torio. Brutes like Lorne. They swarm the Luskan streets in hundreds, thousands. But you...
Master Garius, the one we seek, he still has the shards. They are in his possession. They can still be retrieved. Tell me what to do. I shall do it.
Do?
You are to do nothing, and you are to say nothing, especially to our ally. The shards are out of my reach for now, but I have almost all I need for the ritual. And when that is done, I shall need our ally no longer. I shall not need anyone. Leave me, Torio.
The most fearful power of the legendary silver swords of the Githyanki. What the fuck's the point of having this text if you don't let me read the shit? You're a tough one to catch. Got a message from you. From the Aldenon fellow.
Make it quick!
Came in here all rattled, he did. Mumbling something about Silver Shard. Said he needed to talk to you right quick.
When was this?
2 days ago, maybe. Dory tried to get to you, but the snobby old priest chucked her out.
I'd better pay Aldenon a visit then.
I am overburdened. Perhaps you should bear some of my load.
Well, we got that belt of hill giant strength, of course. And Lawrence Falchion.
Follow me, everyone. Grab a buddy and let's head out.
Large two-handed falchion. Massive crits. Well, that's going to conflict with the belt of hill giant strength. But it'll give her room for a different ring or a different belt. It's good to have options. Not sure why she unequipped her weapon in the first place. Acid and fire resistance from the Regal. Oh, and thanks for nothing, Chandra, you bitch. Apparently you can get an amulet of truth if you convince Nasher that you're innocent, which I guess we didn't. These people are all fucking smoking crack, I guess. Because I thought it was pretty damn obvious. Alright, anyways. I'm going to grab Eleni real quick, and we're going to do some backtracking. Level the fuck up, Nishka!
I am listening.
Very well.
encountered something on the way to our destination. Okay.
Hey, Ronstock, where are you bound now? Port last, why do you ask? It's curious you seem to get around. Have we met? Never been properly introduced to each other, so let's do that now. I'm Zin. Pretty lady to my right is Neria, the elf. The Shara. And the gnome in the dress is Oyo. It's a robe, you bastard. And now the introductions have been made, there's a matter of a bounty on your head. Go on. The Arcane Brotherhood is very unhappy with you right now. So unhappy they've offered a hefty sum of gold to anyone who brings your head back to Luskan. We're not in it for trial by combat. You'd be in their hands right now. They're rather upset you weaseled your way out of the clutches and got them tossed out of Neverwinter. And are you planning on collecting this bounty? You're a well-known adventurer, and the fact you survived this long means you got skill and good equipment. When we kill you, we'll be able to collect the bounty, take your equipment, and become the heroes of Luskan in one blow. You really think it's going to be that easy, don't you? Let's find out which group has more skill, shall we? Let us find out.
This is most unfortunate.
As you were saying.
Yes.
Fucking pussies. Give me all your shit belongs to fucking Kelgar. Give me all that shit. All this shit is mine now. Fuck yeah.
Everyone,
Nobody
follow
fucks
me.
with Kelgar. Alright, Wood Elf, Druid. I'm just recommending because I don't give a shit. You know, we'll be staying around long. Don't worry about it. Oh, shit. You're getting all them levels, aren't you? Holy shit. There we go. Level 13 Druid in the house, folks.
How can I help?
Well, love. More dexterity. Spring attack? Sure. Why not?
Follow me.
Poor Kelgar here. All this identified shit. Holy fuck, man.
I am overburdened.
Yeah.
Perhaps you should bear some of my load. I am overburdened. Perhaps you should bear some of my load.
We probably should have showed you that town. We'll do that in between videos, though. Now that we've identified this stuff. Half plate 2.
Everyone, follow me.
What?
What else we got here? Braces of Dex 4.
How can I help?
Fuck me running. Something's giving her dexterity, and we need to find what it is. Ah. We're getting the max. Well, no, that's from our dex bonus. That shouldn't count. Oh, okay. We're getting the full amount. Fuck yeah. Well, that gives us 1 and gives us point blank shot. I'd rather just have pure dexterity. We can give the archer bracers to Bishop if he needs them.
Fall in behind me.
Or the dexterity, either one.
Everyone, follow me.
Elven chainmail.
Everybody, follow me.
You can't wear it.
Yes.
Yes.
Very well.
Yes.
I guess it's better I just sell it, right? Yeah.
I am listening.
Fuck that. Because we're literally never going to use her, so... Put that into the sell pile.
Very well.
Ring of Wizardry 3. Just gives us 1 spell. That's 1 slot for level 3. It's kind of weak.
I am overburdened.
Carrying all this. Yes.
Perhaps you should bear some of my load.
Yes.
Look, mule. Cleric and Druid will be selling that. Ooh, a Drow Pifafi cloak. Magically enhanced Drow Piwafi cloak is one of the most important accoutrements of a Drow possession. Even the most common of these cloaks carries the most powerful enhancements to protect its wearer. All Drow long-tone is Piwafi, though only those who have proven themselves useful, or who come from rich, powerful families can afford to own one. Yeah, those are pretty cool.
How can I
Usually, they're like on a thief or something. That gives us hide 5. Immunity to web.
Yes.
Very well.
How can I
1
help?
charisma.
Yes.
Improve saving throws universal +2. Well, you can't really argue with that.
Something you want?
She didn't have a cloak at all, however.
Yes.
So you getting where? Why not? Being immune to web and some resistance, yeah, that's good for Chandra. That works.
Fall in.
Alright, we need to unload some more shit. I have something else giving me intellect. Ah, fuck, I don't know what it is. Anyways. +1 to saving throws. That's probably better for someone else. Or I could use the Scarab of Protection, which could just give you +2 to all saving throws universal. This would actually be better than Nishka. +1 Constitution versus +1 to basically everything she does as a thief. Luckstone's going to be better fit for her. Cool. Alright folks, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up. Stay tuned. We'll see you soon.